Good afternoon. Today I want to show you how to create a piece of wire duct or DIN rail unistrut. Anything that you need to insert that you need to draw the dimension of. It's a different process than creating a device part. So I just thought I'd go through it real quick for you. So what you need to do is you can go to this anywhere. Just go to your master data drop down, click on outline extrusion, and you can create a new one, or you can open an existing one to modify it, or you can copy an existing one to modify and then resave as a different name. So here I'm going to click new, and this is it'll take you to the last place you were at. So where you want to save this file, and it's actually an FC2 file. I don't know what the FC stands for, but this is the file type that are for your extrudable components. So you would want to save that in the macro folder for whatever component you're creating. So I'm actually going to save it into a new folder. I'm going to call it a test folder. So test folder, and I will call it 1234.fc2. This stuff comes up, the properties. You really don't have to. You can modify the grid. I choose 1 millimeter, but the rest of it for now you could just keep it where it's at. So this pops up. This red dot is the point that this piece you're creating is going to mount to whatever you're putting it on. I made the mistake of creating my piece of mounting rail, and I had this on the back side, so every time I tried to insert it, it was going in backwards, and I couldn't figure out how to fix it, so I had to call for help. But this is your mounting point for your unistrut or your DIN rail. So I'm just going to make something real simple here. You just go to your normal, go to insert, and you have all these shapes here. You can use whatever shape you want. It does have to be kind of like when you do a sketch in a 3D program. It does have to be a closed figure. I'll show you what I mean here. You can go to polyline, just draw, like say I'm doing a random piece of unistrut, a new piece, and this is the shape that it takes. This is kind of what normal unistrut looks like. So yeah, I'm just free sketching right now, just to be quick about it. Okay. Goofed it. All right, let me try that again. Yeah, not everybody's a pro, including me. So if you go, because I polylined it and it threw me off. So down here, up and Z. That's my there you go. When you're done using a polyline, you have to hit the space bar to get out of it. Okay, just to let you know. Actually, yes, for unistrut. Now, this piece of unistrut I'm creating, this is the attachment point here. Now, the strut I created for my last project, I actually put it on the back of a sub panel I created, so I needed the attachment point to be here. So the best way to fix that is to just highlight this. You go into your edit and you can move this, and I moved it down. So now it will attach this end. So if you have a sub panel and you want to put this Unistrut on it, on the back side of the panel, because it's easier to do the panel first and then put the sub panel on, so the Unistrut on. But it's to your choosing. You could do it either way. You could do both if you want, and then save them both so you know which one is which, and you can do it that way. So once you have this done, now all you got to do is save it and get out of it. Now you have to go into your master data and management and create your new part. Now, for the Unistrut, it needs to go in a specific place, okay? You need to go into your parts, mechanics, then there's components, user-defined rail. That's what you want. And then once inside there, inside general, you'll create your manufacturer, and inside there will go your part. If you can copy this and then modify what you need, or you can right click on general and you can create a new part. And then this new part is going to have all the properties that you need to fill out for it, okay? Stuff like the part number, which is here, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Order number. Some people use order number. Companies sometimes have their own numbers instead of the manufacturer number. So if there is one, you can put it in there. Whatever. Manufacturer. So there's a list of manufacturers that you will pick. I'm going to pick ZSI just for now. If your manufacturer does not exist yet, you need to come over to this screen where the manufacturer list is and right click it and click new and add the new manufacturer. Okay? That's only if it does not exist yet. Once you have that, then you need to fill out whatever information on here that you want to fill out. A lot of it is optional. A lot of it is, not needed. So, but what you need to do is find the macro. If you're looking for something in the list and you can't, you're scrolling, it takes forever. Up in here is your find field. You just type in macro, and there's your graphic macro field. Click in there, and then you can come into your folder and find your part and throw it in there. So now you have to remember where it went. I'm sorry, just give me 1 second. I usually don't put them here, so it's throwing me off. So, I think it's under users, brown RMR. Oh, I feel bad now. Okay. EPlan. Pro panel? No. Okay, what I'm going to do real quick is this is how you find it. I'm going to click on this again, click open, and here is where it is. So no, that is not where it is. There. Okay, C drive users, public, EPlan data macros. Wow. Sorry about that. Okay, so if I go back into here, to find the macro, whoops, go back into management, 234, which is I don't know why this is not. Here we go. Okay. C drive, users, public, EPlan. This is the default location for all this stuff. I moved ours. So, yeah. That's my bad. Okay, so there it is. There's my file. Okay, that took forever and a day. Okay, so now that I have that in there, I'll just go back to here. Okay, so you got your macro in here. It knows which file to grab. Now you need to set up the function templates. Inside here, you want to tell it that it is DINRail. So it's already seeing that since I put it in this location, but you just want to double check and make sure it's in, your mechanics folder, system accessories, rail. Though it knows it's DINRail. So, okay, so now after you save it, it's going to ask you if you want to sync your file, and just click on yes. It will sync it, and everything will be fine. Now, this is a panel I've been working on. This is the strut I did, and it took me forever to fix it because I did not insert it properly. So, but now you can see the strut is backside on there and correctly. But let's say I wanted to add that new piece I just created. Now I would go into insert, and you go to the second row here. There's one that says user defined rail. Click on that, and then this is the piece I want. That's the one I created. I'm going to put it on the bottom. Now it'll track to the spot. Click it once, and it'll try to pull it. If you want it, you can see the orientation. If you hit the A button, see how it changes it from bottom, top, middle. So I want it to be flat across the bottom. So I hit the A button until that happens. And I drag it all the way across and hit that. And there it is. It's already set up for me to enter another one if I want. So I could do this again if I wanted to. Okay, and I could even put in a horizontal one if I want, a vertical one. Okay. To get out, just hit the escape button. Once you're done, you look at it, make sure it's correct. You could see, trying to get a good spot here to show you how it came out. See, this is what I drew. So I can actually move it over here, and you can see that it's a little squirrely. Sometimes they don't want to go where you, but it worked. Okay, Control Z, of course, brings you back. You can see there's the piece I created. It's a little tiny piece. So, okay. So that's how you create these. It can be twitchy to insert sometimes, but if you do this correctly, it will work, and it will make your life a lot easier. I will include a copy of my FC2 file as an attachment here, and if you want, you can copy it, or you can just create your own. I suggest creating your own. It's a good way to practice, and just makes you better at the job you need to do. So, all right. Thank you for watching. I'm going to try to edit out all the stammers and the other things. So, happy hunting. Feel free to like my videos. Subscribe to the channel if you can. And have a great day.